going on, guys? We're gonna do a quick one today, and we're gonna go over this lick that is really cool using some chromatic approaches using 6, and really is a huge part of what I have found in my journey down the country chicken picking rabbit hole. And this seems to be a big part of a lot of players' vocabularies. So let's get right into it. Then I'll talk about where it came from and how to use it and some different ideas off of it. So first of all, we're going to do this over an A7. For my sound clips, I had looped an A7 over just kind of like a fast metronome here. So we're going to start on and we're going to be using our G and our E strings for this. And we're going to be using the G string to approach chromatically, a 6th, the 6th above, right? So we're going to come in here, guys, and we're going to be approaching this with chromatics here on your G string. And then you're going to be plucking and popping on your E string, on your high E string, right? So you're going to be... And then also palm muting the... You're not really articulating that. Right. Okay, so you're going to be 7, 8, 9 on your G. And we're just walking chromatically, you know, through the A major mixolydian, however you want to look at that. So you're going 7, 8, 9 on your G, popping on 9 on your high E, 6, 7, 8, popping on 8 on your high E, 5, 6, 7, popping on 7 on your high E, and then you're going to use this chromatic approach here from 4, 5, 6 to utilize that major to minor to major third. A little different. You gotta grab it. I grab it with my other finger there because you're hitting 5 on your high E, right? Right? A little more difficult for me there. Not really in real time, but when I try to slow it down, it is. Anyway, so then you're gonna come up here and you're gonna go to your D string. 7, 8, 9. And then now you're going to play on your B string. You're going down that mixolydian, right? So now you are mixolydian because that's your flat 7 there. So you've got 8, 7 on your B string. And then that's 5 on your B. Minor third is there on your G string, 5. Resolve on 7 on your D string. So slow the lick is... Okay, and then picked up it's... Okay, now let's kind of talk about, first of all, where this came from. I got this from a great instructor. His name is Jason Laughlin. And if you're into country and trying to go down the chicken picking rabbit hole, he is just an absolute wealth of knowledge. I mean, this guy understands country on a very, very deep level. So, you know, as you guys know, I come from more of like a jam band background. So, he's been kind of my go-to. He teaches this as kind of not a lick that I don't think he took from a particular song, but just kind of an example of, and really something that's in the vocabulary of a lot of these chicken pickers, the Vince Gills and the Brent Masons and the Danny Gattons and the you know, these guys of the world, right? So the Albert Lees, all these guys. So I think it's something he kind of came up with. And I could be mistaken. That is just kind of an example of the way all of those guys are playing, right? And a big part of it, there's really a few elements. Obviously, the 6, the chromatic walks is a big thing that they utilize a lot, and then the snapping, right? That stuff, right? So it's got like 3 big chicken picking elements there. And then the way I like to use it when I loop it, I like to not just stick true to this lick, and I like to use this and parlay this into almost another lesson about using these licks and using them almost as your own scale, and then just start coming up with your own improv off of it. So if I'm going to loop just playing over an A here, so if I'm going to just loop playing over just an A here, like with the metronome, right, and start playing this lick, now if I want to start improv, I'm going to start with different patterns, right? You know, kind of coming up with your own phrases, and your own licks and your own ideas out of these. And that wasn't like the perfect example. You guys know how on the spot I feel in these lessons here, but I'm just trying to hopefully springboard you and the ideas, and hopefully just keep the juices, the creative juices flowing for you, right? So really that's all it's about, and I think we'll just kind of keep it at that here today. That is a cool chicken pickin' sixth chromatic approach idea in A over an A7. Of course, you can use that anywhere and use that idea anytime. So cool. Also trying that on different string sets as well. Cool. Much love, you guys. Like, subscribe, share. I will see you on the flip. Keep on picking. Love y'all. Later.